What the frickin' heck is up, you frickin' beard nerds? Please don't flag me for cursing in the videos. I'm gonna do it. Don't give a heck. Sorry I'm so aggressive tonight. I've been drinking rock stars. Think you're the boss of me now, huh, Mom? Check this out. Look. I'm gonna be up way past my bedtime now. Screw the heck off. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted, I was gonna tell you what today's video topic is gonna be, which is beard combs. Hey guys, we got plenty to check out. That was loud. Also, if you're new to the channel and you are follically gifted on the face hole area place, hit subscribe. But anyways, in today's video, we are going to be exploring all of these options of beard combs that are out there. Some aren't marketed as beard combs, some are marketed as like salon or hair combs, but they work just the same, guys. And I'm gonna show you some really good budget options for beard combs that you've probably never seen before. We're gonna run through a whole gamut of beard combs, show you what's worth it, show you what's not worth it, what to use, what not to use. Now, if you are a longtime subscriber to this channel, you know I dig Kent combs so much. These are like kind of the gold standard when it comes to beard combs. But I thought I'd venture out and try some other stuff. I still gravitate toward these Kent combs a lot. I have like 5 of these. Kent sends me them out once in a while, but I lose them all the time. And imagine every time you lose one, $10, $15 down the drain. I think they cost around $10, $12, something like that. I'll figure it out here in a minute. But it's not fun to lose one of these, guys. It sucks. So I'm gonna show you some really good, very budget options for beard combs, as well as more expensive options that could or could not be worth it. We'll find out. There's gonna be carbon fiber, plastic, polymers, all kinds of stuff. This is gonna be geared more towards those combs. The wooden combs I'll do a separate video on at a later date. Whoop. Stop, hit the like button. Do it. Now let's run you through the basics of what you're looking for in a beard comb. Let's take this Kent comb, for example, right here, right? And then let's take your little 30-cent black plastic comb you would find at Walmart, for example, as well as like a comparison here. Now, why don't you want to use this? I'll tell you why. Number one, they're super flimsy, super cheap. I can bend this in half, literally just like sandwich it in half, just like that with minimal effort. Another thing with these is they're stamp pressed combs, meaning they have a mold in this shape, they pour the plastic in, it stamps down, releases, and it gets scraped off into the barrel. So what that leaves you is a bunch of little jagged edges around these bristles, and I'll show you some right here so you can see for yourself what those look like. Now, what those are gonna do are they're going to damage your hair as you're combing through it. They're gonna give you split ends. It's gonna scrape your hair. It could irritate your skin. There's a lot of options there of like what could go bad. So these cheap little combs, get them the heck out. They're worse than Mom's reheated meatloaf. Nobody likes that. Whoa. I'll tell you right to your face. I don't care. Shut up and go to bed. You're out of control, Mom. So when you're getting those cheaper black plastic combs, you get those little imperfections in them that are gonna mess up your hair. Why do that to your beard when you're taking so much care of it and you just ruin it all with that cheap plastic comb? You don't wanna do that. Stop doing it. Now, when you get up into the upper echelon of combs like this, they're either hand polished in the case of Kent, or they're at least deburred or something like that, so you don't have those stamped edges on them. All right, so the first set of combs we're gonna talk about is these Cleopatra 400 combs. Now, these come in a set of 6 for like $8 on Amazon. I'm gonna link everything down below in the description. I'll also pin it as the top comment for you guys. But these come in a batch of 6, guys, for $8. That's a little bit over $1 a piece, and while these are not the best quality, they are much better than those cheap plastic combs. You're gonna be kind of hard pressed to find a little jagged edge on there. They're not bad at all. They're a little bit flimsy-ish, not super flimsy, but from the ones I've received that I can tell, I don't see any like jagged edges on there that are gonna hurt your hair. And I think 6 of these for $8 is a steal, great value. They have the narrow side and they have the wide side. The wide just for kind of brushing your hair in a general direction. The narrow tine would be better for styling and like doing like little precise stuff with your beard, right? So it's good they give you that option. They come in red, white, and blue. There's 6 of them, so 2 whites, 2 reds, 2 blues. And again, for $8, it's hard to beat. That's less than the price of one Kent comb. And they're not that bad, guys. You would do just fine using these on a daily basis. I really doubt they would harm your beard at all. Now on to the next set. These right here are from a company called Salon Solutions. They're more marketed towards like a hairdresser or something like that. But a good comb is a good comb, guys. And the really cool thing, these are made of carbon fiber. And they really are a lot lighter. Like they're bigger than this Kent comb right here. This is my Kent comb. These are just a little bit bigger. and they're like half the weight. Now in real life, practical use, is that gonna matter? Absolutely not, guys. A comb is a comb. It's not like this is a 25-pound weight and this is a 5-pound weight. One's gonna be like 0.2 ounces and one's gonna be like 0.35 ounces. So if you want guns like these, you're gonna wanna use a Kent comb. But these are cool. They feel like almost nothing in your hand, but they're very solidly built. These have almost like the least flex of all the combs. These carbon fiber ones, they have like very little flex. And I'm not sure exactly how they manufacture these, but they are very smooth to the touch. I don't see any jagged edges in these whatsoever, guys. And you'll probably wonder why this tine is like halfway there. This is marketed towards like barbers and people that work in salons. And this is when they part your hair, and then it makes it easier for them to part the hair with this. Is it gonna affect the comb traveling through your beard? Doubt it. Now these move up in price just a small notch over these. These are 10 bucks for 4 of them, so they're $2.50 a piece. $2.50 a piece for these combs. They come in a 4-pack for 10 bucks. And again, the link will be in the description below so you can find them. They also have holes up top here. In the morning, you're combing like 73 miles an hour. This like dissipates the heat from the comb, so it keeps it nice and cool. It's like a little intercooler for your comb, which is super functional, and that is definitely why they're there, because I know stuff about combs. Anyways, moving on to the next. This is a combo pack from Baby Bliss Pro. Weird name. And these bump up a little bit in price from the other ones. Those were 10 for 4. These are 10 for 3. But a kind of a cool thing is you get 3 different types of combs here. These two are very similar, but then you have this humongous machete looking one, in case you have a big, huge beard, right? Now these are red or brown, maybe plastic. I'm so colorblind, I don't know. But it's a very matte plastic, very matte feel. And I've examined these. I'm looking at them again. I don't see any irregularities in them, no pieces of random plastic sticking out. These are plastic, I'm assuming. They feel plasticky. So again, you have the really tiny one. This could be good for like mustache stuff, maybe. And then this end could be for beard stuff. And then you have a medium kind of one. And then you have the big honker, the big old meat cleaver here. Just in case you got a 4-foot beard and you need to put some comb through some beard real quick and real fast and lay some heavy comb action down. This is your freaking thing right here. It's either this or you get a 2x4 and slot some holes in that and use it. This is just a little bit more convenient. Guys, but no, seriously, this is a deep, deep comb, so you're gonna get in there real deep all the way through your beard. There should be no issue at all getting through your beard with this thing. It's got plenty of depth. So if you want a beard comb kit with options, this might be your best bet. All right, next comb is this Cricut comb. We're actually moving up in price again. Let me check. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of unintentionally going from cheap to expensive. I don't know if all the rest of these are more expensive. I don't know. Now this one's called a Silcomb Pro 30. It looked good in the ad, and when you look at it, it looks good and it feels solid, but upon closer inspection, you can see that the end of the tines here have a little bit of jagged plastic there. You probably don't want to use this. For one, it's $7. All those options right there are less than $3 for a comb. This one's $7 and it's not built as well. It's big and it looks really cool, but it's just not something I would recommend. But I will link it down below if you're interested. I wouldn't buy it though. All right, next comb is this one from Chicago Comb Company. It's called their Glider. It's a carbon fiber comb, very similar to the other ones. Now this one is $15. It has a cool little thing right there. You can kind of fidget around with it if you're... If you ever make me look stupid on camera like that again, you will get turned into a spoiler for a Hot Wheels car. Anyways, this comb is 15 bucks. It is cool. Like I said, it has a little fidget kind of function there. If you want to fidget around with your comb or whatever, it's cool. I got these sent to me for free from some random company. I don't remember who, but they sent me these and I've used them on and off. Would I pay $15 for this? No, because for $10 for 4 combs, you get 4 carbon fiber combs that are of very similar build quality, very similar sturdiness. They don't flex very much. For reference, here's how much a Kent comb flexes. It's got some flex to it. These do not have much flex at all. They're very stiff, very sturdy. Not saying a Kent comb is not sturdy, or any of these other like polymer combs are not sturdy, even the Beard brand one, you know. It's not saying these aren't sturdy. These are just a lot stiffer, which could also be a bad thing. I don't know. I haven't spent years and years with these. If you put some pressure on them, these might snap instead of bend. Who knows? But again, they're only $2.50 for these things right here. But this one is $15 from Chicago Comb Co. Is it worth the $15? Probably not. All right, so next section of combs are going to be these like polymer type combs. They're made with, I'm not sure what they're made out of, but some plasticky polymer thing. They're usually hand polished and they're pretty good quality. And these are kind of the combs I usually like. Let's go from cheapest to most expensive here. Now this one is made by Wahl. I think this is kind of a recent undertaking by Wahl to make beard combs, I believe, or a styling comb as they call it. But these are very, very similar to a Kent comb. Even like size-wise, it's almost like it's like a centimeter short. This Kent comb's 12 bucks. This one's only 10 bucks, and I'd say that's a steal. Why not save $2 and spend it on this Wahl comb versus the Kent comb? And unless you really absolutely want a Kent comb, Kent also has more options as far as combs go. But let's focus on this Wahl one right here. And again, it's made of polymer. If you lose one of these, it's 10 bucks, so it is gonna sting a little when you lose this. You are gonna lose it, it's gonna happen. So they're a little more expensive, but also when you get to this level of comb, you can definitely tell the difference in build quality as far as like the polishing that goes on here. These things are so smooth. Well, most of them are. They're very, very smooth tines. I mean, it glides through your beard like butter. It's like a night and day difference between something like this, which is still a good comb, feels good. This just feels immensely better to me. And it could be psychological, I don't know, but this just seems like it glides through my hair just like a Kent comb does. This is a win for 10 bucks, definitely. Moving on to the Kent comb. The ones I use are Kent 6Ts. Those are the most popular Kent comb out there, I believe. As far as for beards go, the 6T is a winner for sure. It's got that, you got the narrow tines and then the more spread apart tines. These things are workhorses. I've had at least 30 over the years. I still have 4 left of the 30. You lose them all the time, guys. It's a comb and you lose it. It'll fall in under your seat in your car, all kinds of stuff. But the ones that have stuck around have been around for a long time and they're trucking. These things are great. They feel great. They're kind of like industry standard. And again, these are 12 bucks, guys. You'd be super duper hard pressed to find any Kent comb with any jagged edges on any tine. And if you did, I'm sure they would send you a full reimbursement and a new comb. These are polished by hand, by a person, and you can tell the build quality is great. All right, and then our 2 most expensive combs are from Beard Brand, imagine that, and Baxter. I'll tell you right off the bat, I don't think either of these combs are worth it. The Beard Brand is a unique comb. It has this kind of wide, square tooth edge, gappy thing, and then it has the really tiny end right here, I guess for a mustache or something like that, or like maybe small comb throughs with the beard. I just wish if they would have made this bigger like that, that would have been such a better idea than having just that. This little bitty bit kind of limits you to just using that for your mustache or something like that. So I'm not a fan of that. Also, the Beard Brand comb is the only one of my like polymer combs that have ever broken. This end piece broke off. I don't remember if I dropped it or sat on it. I don't remember. I don't know if it's Beard Brand's fault. I don't know. But it was the only one that broke, and I've abused the crap out of my combs. Another thing, this is nitpicking, but they have a squared edge here at the base of the tines versus a round one like on the other ones. Now, is that going to affect your hair? I really, really doubt it, but it's a slight possibility. It's not a bad comb, but it's 20 bucks, and for 10 or 12 bucks, you can get a Kent or a Wahl comb that are the same quality and much cheaper. Contrary to popular opinion, Beard Brand, not everything at Beard Brand is overpriced. I think this is overpriced, but not everything they do is overpriced. But this definitely falls into that category of being overpriced. I mean, if they took the price down to like 15 bucks, it would be worth, I would say it'd be worth it, just to cool. A really cool thing is they put their big logo right here. That's kind of cool. This kind of lies around on my sink and my brushes kind of rotate throughout the house in my car and in my studio here. And if I'm just like, I don't have a brush, I use this one. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's just a little bit overpriced. And this one right here is from Baxter of California, grooming implements, Swiss made something, I don't know. It sounds about it's a bunch of fancy smancy hoity toity, blah, 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 baloney, honey, baloney, hocus pocus, but it's 20 bucks for a little, this is the pocket comb. If you get up into a size like this, it's up into like the $25 range, I believe, for something like this, which to me is insane. I was gonna buy that, but I was like, I'm not gonna, I know I'm probably not gonna think this is worth it by itself. If you're looking for something super portable, it might be worth the money, maybe. No, actually no, because you can get a Kent comb much smaller than this for a lot less than 20 bucks that this is selling for. Granted, this is cool. It can fit in your pocket or something like that, my invisible pocket, but I don't think it's worth it at all. And I don't like, and like the Beard Brand comb does, they do like the squared off tines. I honestly don't know if that will abrade your hair or not, or irritate your skin or anything. I really doubt it. I think that's kind of nitpicking. But another thing on these is they do a flat grind on these tines. Same with the Beard Brand comb. If you look right here inside the tine, there's like an uneven kind of grind there. So it's not the same as like with a Kent comb where each tine is polished all the way around and polished super duper smooth. So even though these are 20 bucks, I feel like the build quality on the Kent and the wall comb right here are much better, honestly. Just for the fact of how smooth they are and they're just gonna kind of glide through your beard. I don't think there's any chance of any irritation of any of your hairs or your skin. And that's kind of the name of the game here when you're using a beard comb. You don't want it to irritate your hair because that kind of defeats the purpose of growing a nice, luscious, thick, woman-catching beard. Yeah, well, Dad had a beard. He caught you. Go to frickin' bed. Jesus Christ. All right, guys, as you can see, some of these combs are great values. Some of them are not great values. But, I mean, it's all about what you want. I really think the carbon fiber new thing is kind of cool. I like that a lot. I really dig these Salon Solution combs. And the beautiful thing about these combs being so affordable and coming like in a fucking 11 trillion pack is that you can put like a comb in your car, a comb on your sink, a comb in your bedroom, a comb in your wherever. Put it in your freaking butt for all I care. But you have them everywhere, and if you lose one, it's not such a big deal, at least as big of a deal as like losing a $10 or $12 or $15 one, or dare a $20 one. That would suck. So yeah, guys, it is a beautiful thing to have options. It's a beautiful thing to know, hey, I won't be running out of beard combs for at least 3 days. Look at how many I have, you know? I joke, I kid. Follow me on Instagram, official BeardTube. Do it now. Like this video. Hit the thumbs up. And yeah, guys, that is the end of the video. And if you have any questions or comments, throw them in the comment section down below. I'll be sure not to answer them because I'm really bad at answering comments in the comment section. Once in a while I reply, but I mean, I read all of them. So your input's always heard. If this is your first time to the channel, hit the subscribe button because I got a lot of great beard content coming in the future. I've already filmed a bunch that I've already uploaded here, so you can just kind of search through the archives for any questions you have about beards. I've probably answered it. Whew. And that is it, guys. As always, have a great day. Stay bearded.